Today, on Be Something Wonderful, what you wish you always knew about manifesting, and now you do. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. I have a powerful video for you today, right here from the studios of Be Something Wonderful in Las Vegas. I want to talk about this client that the whole question came up about spirituality and being spiritual. And if I'm imagining my wish fulfilled, if I really am creating my reality, why are these contrary conditions coming up? Why are conditions that I don't prefer come up? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I having these thoughts? All of those questions came up. But remember, none of that defines you as a spiritual being. Remember, you are spirit having this physical experience. So it's not about being spiritual or being the creator of your reality, the conscious creator of your reality, is not about having thoughts or feelings or experiencing conditions that appear contrary or not preferred or negative as you would judge them. It's allowing all of those thoughts, feelings, and conditions to be there and knowing that you're greater than all of them and then choosing again. Hear this. The secret, it's really the secret to experiencing a new, different, preferred reality or to create your desired reality is to be greater than the reality you are experiencing. Be greater than all of the thoughts, all of the feelings, all of the things that are appearing within the awareness that you are. Right? Be greater than the changing and temporary conditions that you are experiencing. Be greater than your thoughts. Be greater than your feelings. Be greater than your beliefs. Be greater than your assumptions. Be greater than your body. Be greater than time. Be greater than the people, events, and circumstances that surround you. Dr. Joe Dispenza says this beautifully, right? About being greater than your environment, being greater than your body, being greater than time, because you are greater than all that. The creator is forever greater than its creations. The conceiver is forever greater than its conceptions. I and the Father are one. You're one with your creations, with your conceptions, with your desires, with your reality. But you're greater than it. It's all happening within that awareness that you are. So have desires, have thoughts, have feelings, have beliefs, have emotions, have experiences. But don't allow them to have you. In other words, allow yourself to desire, think, feel, believe all of it without any of it having you. In other words, without identifying with any of it as who you are, being greater than all of it. That's what it really means to be spiritual. Being spiritual is not about being happy or feeling good all the time or sitting in meditation all day, or seeing the white light and levitating or leaving your body. All cool, but that doesn't define it. That's not what we're talking about. On the contrary, remember, you are here in the body to have the feeling physical experience, that 3D experience, to experience change as that changeless reality, right? To experience limitation as that limitless being. To be aware of yourself as self, as that I am awareness, as that omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent being that you are, that all-powerful, all-knowing, absolutely unlimited being that you are. You're here to feel and experience everything without identifying with any of it as who you are. And then to choose again. That's the experience of spirituality. Not to avoid or ignore or escape perceived negative or judged unwanted conditions, those thoughts, feelings, and things, but rather to experience them as experiences to know, as experiences to remember, as experiences to be more aware of who you really are. That's why we're here. That's powerful. So being spiritual or enlightened or a powerful conscious creator of your reality is not only about experiencing conditions that you judge as blissful. In other words, only experiencing, in other words, creating, manifesting, or perceiving conditions, those thoughts, feelings, and things that you judge as blissful. but to know and remember and be aware that you are the bliss itself. You are the blissful awareness of being itself. Do you hear it? And I get it. Some of you, this one particular client was talking about Abraham Hicks, that the only reason you want anything is to feel good. So why not feel good anyway? That's a powerful message, right? But remember, it's bigger than that. And it always is. And their message really is, it's not necessarily the feeling good of temporary thoughts and feelings. Those are translations of that source that you are. It's all to know yourself as fulfillment, to know yourself as the bliss itself. We translate that into the changing thoughts and feelings of either feeling good or not feeling good. That's just source energy put through some thought or assumption or a filter. But the bigger message is we want and desire things because we want to experience ourselves as joy itself, as fulfillment itself, as bliss itself, as that state of I amness that we are, that unlimited being that we are, not simply as a manifestation, a temporary thought, a temporary feeling of joy, but to be the joy itself. That's big. So that's why it says here, and to be aware that you are blissful awareness of being, within which all those changing conditions, all those changing thoughts, feelings, and circumstances, they live, move, and exist within Him. In Him, like it says in Scripture, in Him we live, we move, and exist. In Him we live and move and have our being. In other words, in you, in that all that isness. It all exists within you. So when you judge and resist any condition or any experience, you are judging and resisting God. You are judging and resisting Source. You're judging and resisting all that is. You're judging and resisting you as all that is. You are everything, everywhere, all at once. Wow, that's powerful. So, trying to feel good and flip thoughts all the time is exhausting, right? There's nothing wrong with feeling good, but the bigger thought, the bigger idea is that you are that good feeling. You are that source energy. You are that pure positive energy that gets translated through certain thoughts, feelings, and assumptions that we have. But the bigger thought is to know that you are the source of that joy. That's all there is that joy, that love, that bliss. That's your true nature. That's your true name as I am. Trying to ignore conditions in 3D reality feels bad. In other words, trying to be positive or feel good is a negative experience. Why? Because you're already that feeling good. You're already source. And so trying to feel good feels like a negative experience. Instead, allow yourself. Allow it all. Allow yourself to feel what you're going to feel, to think what you're going to think, to desire what you're going to desire, to experience it all, and then choose again as source. Remember, our body acts as an emotional guidance system. That source is your emotional guidance system, indicating. And so when you feel something negative in your body, that's your emotional guidance system within you, telling you you're thinking and feeling something that's not true of who you really are, that you are that joy, that you are that bliss. That's all that is, right? So feel it, think it, desire it, and then choose again as the creator, as the conceiver of your reality. That is a positive experience. Do you see it? That's what it means. And what is that positive experience? It's about knowing yourself and being more aware of yourself as source. In other words, you're more aware as the awareness itself within which your experience takes place and lives and moves and has its being. That's what we mean by positivity. Positivity is the idea as awareness. There's no opposite. We create that expression of duality and relativity, that those states, those temporary states or changing thoughts and feelings that we say are either positive or negative. But there's only the pure positive source energy, the absolute positivity of reality. And then within that, we live and move and have our being, and we know ourselves as that absolute source or that pure positive energy by the changes within that changeless reality. How would you know otherwise, right? So you're not here to feel good all the time. I know, you're saying, what, Tom? No, you're here to know, remember, and be aware that you already do. Wow, hear that. So you're not here to, that's the paradox. It's the paradoxical nature of reality. It's to live and move and have your being within the paradox of reality, right? It's to know that, so you're not here to feel good. You're here to know, remember, and be aware that you already do feel good all the time. That well-being is your nature or natural state of being. That's why when you're thinking or assuming something that doesn't align with that idea, that truth of who you are, it doesn't feel good. That's why. That it's a sensation that doesn't align with it. But it's still your source. It's just your source, your well-being put through a filter that's not the truth. Right? All negative feelings, emotions, and sensations is source energy, you as source, being put through a filter of a thought, belief, or assumption that is not the truth of who you really are. It may feel normal, but it's not natural. It's not your nature. That's why it feels bad. There's only one energy, one source, one emotion. One emotion, it's source energy, right? Pure positive awareness of being translated into infinite thoughts and feelings and emotions depending on where your awareness and attention is. Remember, your awareness itself. So it all depends on where you're putting your awareness. Is it on the truth of who you are, or is it on something less and limiting? Right? But allow all of it and choose again. That's what spirituality is all about. That's the secret, really, to manifesting your desires, shifting to your ideal reality, quantum leaping to your preferred identity. We talked about all these things. It all lies within this one idea, that it's not either or, it's and. That's the paradox of being a multidimensional, limitless personality, multidimensional personality, that I am this. That's the nature, that's the paradox. Either in our 3D experience, or in that experience of duality, relativity, we always think in either or terms. Either I feel good or think the right thoughts, or I can't get or won't manifest what I want, or I won't be who I desire to be. Do you see it? But that is not the truth of who you are. It's and. I can think, feel, experiencing any and all conditions, any thoughts, feelings, and things. And I can still assume, imagine, affirm, experience, and manifest fulfillment of my desired reality and identity no matter what I'm thinking, feeling, or experiencing, or assuming. It's that. When you move to that, then you are able to manifest, experience, shift to any reality, any personality that exists within you. You're an infinite being. You're all realities. You're all beings. You're all realities. You're all experiences. You're all memories. All your lives are going on right now. You can move to any of them as you do that. But because we're always focused on that either or, that's what keeps us creating these, or that where we feel we're stuck in a reality that we don't prefer. You're not. You can think, feel, and experience anything and still call forth that identity and reality that you desire. That's the power. That's what you wish you always knew about manifesting, and now you do. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the Be Something Wonderful Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, our TikTok at Be Something Wonderful, and our membership channel. Just released about 3 videos over the last few weeks, and a 4th video that is the live stream that we released on December 30th at the end of the month last year. And we have our first live stream of 2024, January 28th, 2024, in 2 weeks, Saturday morning. This is going to be a live broadcast on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. So send your questions to info@besomethingwonderful.com, or the topics that you would like to discuss. That's going to be coming to you. So we're going to be coming to you live right here from the studios of Be Something Wonderful on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. If you're a member, tune in. If you're not, check it out. There's a link below. Creators, with great love, with great light, and infinite gratitude, this is Tom in the studios here of Be Something Wonderful in Las Vegas. Until next time, we'll see you soon.